Hello Tourney of Tourney fans and welcome to Smash Com Tourney of Tourneys. Done with that. Beta League number 2 from Series 2, and today I have a very special guest with me, my big brother Jimmy.
Hello.
Jimmy, hey, welcome to Smash Com Tourney of Tourneys.
Thank you for having me.
Jimmy has the team Mega Drive, which hopefully there'll be a picture on the screen at this point. I don't know what side it'll be on yet. And so far, out of the 15 Ultimate Dream teams, Mega Drive is 10th.
Yeah.
On 11 wins.
Yeah.
Terrible Alpha League.
Awful Alpha League.
But hopefully, a good
Beta League.
A good Beta League today.
I've got more beta fighters, so this one's going to be good.
You do have 5, and we'll go through it as we're watching it, just so we don't have a super long intro. You might have seen some of the fighters who was already fighting there, because I forgot to do that bit. See, I told you, it's just a bit of a...
ad hoc keeps it fresh though. Keeps it fresh, keeps it moving.
That is true, that is true. Right, okay, so we're going to start off the tourney with an absolute shitter. With Peach and Lucas.
A fight that is quintessentially nothing.
No. So, I should show you how this works. Obviously, you've got the team people in there, by the way, as this is going on live. You've got their ranking. This is their Crystal League, and this is their team.
Yeah.
So Jimmy can see that Peach is from Gorilla Limon, Lucas is from Shroom Dogs, and nobody likes Lucas. It's a waste of space.
Oh, he's a horrible character, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got a face that looks deeply irritating.
Yeah. I think if there's any Lucas fans, they never allowed on here at all.
No, absolutely not. Neither would they own up to ever being a Lucas
also
fan.
true, also true. Now, we do have Peach in a dream team. Molly's. So, Team Nuggets at the moment is 3rd. And apart from that, let's just talk about your team because... Oh, yeah.
Peach for the win.
Well, that's good for Molly, actually, so she'll be happy.
If Lucas goes out, it's good for the world.
Exactly. Right, so Peach is on 5 for 9. So she's moved up to 56, so she's doing some money moves. And Lucas, in fairness to that match, Lucas has gone down to 58, so that was actually quite close. And when we put in Peach in here, we can then put 55 in there, just so I don't forget. And that also indicates what tier she's in still. So being red, she's still in relegation at the moment. It's all a big learning curve here for everyone watching this.
There's so many screens. There's a lot more screens than I accounted for.
There's more screens than I was expecting.
There's some serious tech going on.
Now, speaking of serious tech,
Boosh!
Snake, what's wrong? Right, Snake is up for the Red Robots versus Wario from the Shroom Dogs. Some of this I work off memory, but
nice.
That one I know. So, obviously, you have Snake. He is your icon.
Snake is he is my favourite character, but in Smash Brothers, watching him makes me feel profoundly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He never looks like a confident winner.
No, it's the pain of like Sonic and Sora.
Yeah,
it's similar.
It looks like if he wins, it's by complete luck.
Yeah.
And he got like one lucky hit, or Wario's going to walk off the edge of the boat.
Yeah.
And just get dragged under, and
it's just painful. And both of these guys, despite Wario not being that high, they're both quite good. Just because of their Crystal League position, in which Snake is on 4 and Wario's on 3. However, for Snake, there's not going to be an Emerald match anytime soon, so he's just got to keep winning.
Snake, I don't think there's going to be tomorrow at the moment.
No. What's he on at the moment? He's got 1 victory at the moment. So obviously in Ultimate Dream Team, only victories count, losses don't. He's holding on for dear life. It's only been a minute.
It's completely uncomfortable, isn't it? It's like every other character would be doing something.
There's a baseball bat
to actually fight back.
If you pick that up,
Never mind. So that was fun.
No, I was just saying before Jimmy got here that when Jamie come onto the listen to me podcast, come into the channel, and we were speaking about his team all went out in the first round, so we're carrying on that tradition of luck. And Snake goes from 9 wins, 10 losses.
Snake, what's wrong?
There it is.
Snake!
Oh, what an absolute clouter in the next round. We've got another Limon and Dogs match. with Peach in 56th and Wario in 55th. Hold on to your seatbelts, kids.
Strong.
Strong game. Oh dear.
Snake will be watching from the sidelines, just like every other tournament.
You've still got some fighters there, and you've still got 4, which is actually quite good.
That is true.
So next up, this is the only crystal match in the first round, which is a bit of a surprise, but yeah, here it is. Opal League. We've got Mr. Game & Watch, who has 1 win, and we've got Wii Fit Trainer, who also has a win.
Didn't she do quite well in the last?
Yeah, she did actually. Can't remember. Where's she ranked? She's ranked 44th, so she's not in relegation, which is always a start. Obviously, she's fighting for the Cock-a-doodle-doo to our top as well. And Mr. Game & Watch, Gumtech. The Gumtech who have no fans. So what about you? So you are a Fossil Fuels fan.
Yes.
And to many people who play Ultimate Dream Team, they don't have a clue how their team's doing. So I understand that fully. So we're going to have a quick look at Fossil Fuels. They're 5th out of 8th at the moment. 12 for 12.
I'll take that.
What made you pick Fossil Fuels? There's a bit of a question.
I quite like the logo.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember that we went down to somewhere on the south coast and we found an ammonite?
Oh,
Do you remember that?
Yeah. It's in the garden.
It was.
This is real inside information you're learning.
This
here,
is
by the way.
strong backstory.
Oh, okay. That's when it all began.
Not only that, it's grey. And I like grey.
Yeah.
So it's grey, it's fossils, I'm alright.
It's grey or black or very, very dark grey. Anyway, so I have to move on quickly and I can come back to it, but no one wants to watch a loading screen. So Wii Fit Trainer loses after us bigging her up of doing well, instantly out. And our boy, Mr. Game & Watch, is through and on to 59th. So 3 people so far, all deep in relegation, have all got through.
Good for them.
You know, if they keep going, they might escape it.
Yeah.
That's the only hope they've got, really.
You just have to win.
And you know, well, when life gives you lemons, Jamie is famously always picking Mr. Game & Watch. And who else does Mr. Game & Watch? Nippleback, needed. That's chode.
Yeah. Yeah, alright.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And we will rock you. Ash has Mr. Game Watch is in 4 teams, and King K Rule rules now. I learnt the backstory of this as well. So Jamie said that out of just all the characters, Rosie just picked King K Rule. There was no attachment.
No.
And just so happened to win the last
giant
one.
alligator.
Yeah, why not? So the commitment is strong. Rosie's also got Wario, by the way, who got through.
Yay.
Rosie's on fire, right. Anyway, Isabel for the Gumtech, maybe. Yes. Versus Toon Link for the Lemon. And the Lemon are having a bit of a turnaround tournament.
Isabel's another one of those characters on par with Lucas.
Yes.
Just frustrating.
That's why I've got you on, just to rant about all these people we hate.
It's just like, I'm gonna punch you in the face. It's not the move that irritates me most though. You know, villagers. Was it like shoots a fire hydrant, doesn't it?
Yeah. That was
Smash.
satisfying.
That was very satisfying. Yeah.
We enjoyed that.
That was,
right, so
that was
yes,
good.
go on, Villager.
Yeah, he's got that move where he shoots the fire hydrant. He overuses it chronically.
Yeah, he does.
And it always seems to hit.
It's killer as well, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just like it's like a homing missile, but it just goes straight forward. It makes no sense, and every character jumps into it. It's like, oh, fire hydrant, bang.
This is a great analysis. So it's like a rant analysis. Oh, Toon Link, four wins and 1 loss. What a beast
Strong.
of a fighter. Isabel
Strong.
goes down to 47th, which I think is just in relegation. So.
Oh no.
And now we've got another Dogs and Lemon match, which is Diddy Kong, newly appointed to the Shroom Dogs, versus Jigglypuff for Gorilla Lemon. And at the moment, the Lemon are 1 up as they beat the Shroom Dogs. That's all I've got for that.
Strong.
So, you've said about Snake. Snake's obviously your fave. But
Snake is my fave.
awful fighter.
Terrible fighter.
Terrible to watch. And don't like Isabel.
No.
So who would be your go-to?
What, to actually play
Smash?
as?
Yeah.
So, playing...
On a level of 1 to 10 first, what kind of Smash player are you? 1 being like, or 10 being like, streamer?
strong 2.
Strong 2, nice.
I can jump. I can
I
kick. I do the smash attacks.
Yeah, nice.
Up against anyone with any semblance of skill, it's painfully obvious that I'm poor. Like the shields and stuff. Do I know how they work? No.
No, that's fair.
Like people roll out the way, and then you're like, oh, roll shield, and you're like, oh, brilliant, punch, and nothing happens. So yeah. So I'd
Everyone's
say strong
allowed
level 2. Yeah. I do play a snake.
Really?
But
It's
also
struggle to play with.
yeah, his moveset is just shoddy.
We have a win from Diddy Kong.
Anyway, Diddy Kong won.
That's not one that I would have predicted. He's on 3 for 9 now. Wop wop. You know, as Diddy Kong, Makawawi. I'm sure you do. Yeah, because he looks like our friend Big Nath. What's up, Big Nath, if you're watching? So I think that's why.
Fair enough.
I think that's why he's in the team. I think that's the backstory of that one. Right, anyway, Diddy gets through. So you're a snake user, which is Diddy 62. He's got a long way to go. Yeah, fair. I'm going to ask you about your picks as well and why you picked said characters. But first, you know full well that this match always needs full attention.
Yeah, I understand why.
I'm not going to make you do it.
It's not my first rodeo, but I will do it. I don't know what I have to do, but I'll
I
do
usually
it.
just dab.
Okay.
But I'm not going to add it in unless you want me to add it in today.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it then. Well, only if he wins actually now. Cause I've pressed
Yeah,
play.
we've started. Now, I've got a conflict of interest because Duck Hunt Duo is one of mine.
Oh shit! So if you do have to celebrate.
If I do have to celebrate, it will be a very sad dab.
Oh no! I hope you get the Royal Boy moment, but I also hope Duck Hunt gets through for you. Both.
I've got to be honest. This one was like the bottom of the barrel.
of
This was the
course,
bottom
yeah.
of the barrel. He's there for
I mean, you say that, but like they're all pretty rubbish down there. Everyone should be picking Roy the Boy. Just out of. And only Roy actually picked him, believe it or not.
So here's something for you to just mull over. The first light gun game, Duck Hunt, on the NES, which we had.
Thanks.
How does it work?
No idea. It's got to be infrared.
What, on a 1990s telly?
It's clever, isn't it?
You're like, how is this even working?
Science.
Is this a thing? Does it actually work, or is it just
In your
you
head?
can aim anywhere?
That's
and
why
it
you can
will
never
get
get
up?
past the first level.
Yeah.
This is a dream match, by the way. Look at these guys go.
These guys they're giving it maximum effort, which I
Both
appreciate.
red robots, and this is both their draft fighters, which is really bad because they was in last series tournament, which means they've already got stats to their name, which is never good. Oh no, that could be game.
Again, Duck Hunt Duo. What's he doing? He's just jumping off a cliff. But he won.
Alright,
I'll take
okay,
it.
so the good news is Duck Hunt obviously got the win over Roy, who loses once again and is still the bottom of the pile of a fighter. Do you want to still do it?
And we can do like a sadder version.
There's only one voice though.
In that case,
Unless I make him go from big to
can you
small.
like pitch it down?
Okay.
Roy.
Okay, right, let's do
Fading
it. Let's
away.
do it then. You ready? You don't even have to say anything, so I just edit it in afterwards. So just like do a movement of sorts.
I assume I was going to be edited out fully. So it'll be like you doing a slightly deeper voice.
Okay, right, let's put him in. Let's put Sad Roy. Okay, ready? So just do a movement. You do like
Roy!
there you go. And he's never had one when he loses before, so this is a first for everyone today. Unfortunately, for Roy.
To
the
be
Boy.
fair, he put up a fight. It wasn't a walkover,
No,
was it?
he always does though, and it's a bit sad because all he does is lose. And they fought last tournament, and Roy the Boy won. But luckily, you do have a fighter for it. And look again, ranked 59th. So
it's all about the stats.
half of the majority of these fighters, bar Toon Link, who have got through, are all relatively low, which is really cool because that's going to be in those bottom tiers that it was a struggle to pick. So everyone's like, well, they're rubbish. So one of those fighters could be a good little pick there. Right, so next up we have Banjo and Kazooie from the Energy Source, my boys and girls, versus Roz from the Vipers. No one's picked Roz. Quite a few people have picked Banjo, so you have to support Banjo if you're on this stream right now.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Did you ever play Banjo-Kazooie?
No, I didn't actually. I was I really wanted to do like some background information on characters, and I realised I haven't played half the games, and I wouldn't know where to find half the games. Yeah. So that was that one. But now I'm going to grill you on your team choices. So we'll go obviously Alpha League first. So fighters that aren't in this tournament, Banjo wins. So I'm going to kind of go through this in my head and ask you at the same time. So Sephiroth.
So confession time. Originally, I was going to go with King Dedede.
Okay, fair.
The problem that I've got is I hate King Dedede. As a character, he's massively overpowered, and he just seems to be like one of those things that wins and wins and wins. And I was like, I should just pick King Dedede then, because he wins. And Rachel, my beautiful fiancée, turned around and basically said, Jimmy, I question your integrity. Why are you picking a character you don't like?
Ooh,
and I thought...
I mean, you've just said lovely fiancée.
She's a lovely fiancée, whilst also cutting my calf muscle. And I think she was saying it was sort of stamping on me on the ground, and I was like, do you know what?
Do you know what she's actually done? She's went to Argos. She went to Argos. She's brought a tent, and she's set it up in your brain.
Yeah.
And she's pitched up there, and she's in your head.
She's making comments.
She's in your head, yeah. And how's Rachel doing, by the way?
Oh, she's first.
Oh, she's first. I thought we
She's
should add that
first
one.
by some substantial margin.
Yeah, I mean, it is tough because obviously Sephiroth being number one, being excellent character, you want to pick Sephiroth. Like.
Yeah, and that's what I opted for in the end. I was like, as a character, I love Sephiroth. I love the Final Fantasy series.
Yeah.
And I'm not ashamed to have him on my team, despite
I mean,
his current issues.
He can still turn it around. A long way to go. And King Dedede is actually only picked by Nathan. So I need to question him on why he picked him, but he is a beast fighter. Speaking of non-beast fighters...
By Falco.
Falco is in a few teams, he's in 4 teams, but Young Link's also in a couple. Karaoke Kings, Nathan, who was just talking about Magnum Condoms, and the Wonder Boys. Oz gets a win.
Hey! What's he doing all the way down there?
Yeah, if you're watching, man, he's not having a good tournament. You think you're having a bad tournament?
I don't think I'm having a bad tournament. My beta fighters are generally doing better than my alphas.
Yeah, it's really early on. Like the movement of the teams goes quite like dramatically, especially with the Crystal Leagues in play as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Young Link, another fighter who is ranked extremely low, 62.
Win for the Fuels.
And a win for the Fuels, of course. That's the Fuels' first fight. Now, there is some interesting fights going on here, and we'll talk whilst we're watching them, but I'll introduce them. So first up, we've got Wolf versus King K. Now, see, King K won the last tournament. He's a very good fighter, and Wolf is shit. So if he wins this, and then in the next round, Pyro and Mithra win, that will be the deciding crystal match for if King K wins the Opal League or not. So this should be quite interesting. But as we watch it,
he fought very well last tournament.
He did fight very well, and King Dedede was exactly the same. So he said that sort of beast mentality. The last, I think it was the fight. It was the semi-final and the quarter-final, or round 3, and King Dedede did like the same move.
Yeah.
With just like body slammed, just
took everyone out.
Yeah. Anyway, your second fighter. Where are you? There you are. Robin. 3 wins so far for the Fossil Fuels.
Robin? Wolf was winning for most of the match.
And
I think the game's biased against the Star Fox characters.
It is, yeah, they are a bit.
They're all poor.
It's funny because people say that Fox is one of the best like AI characters.
Yeah.
This evidence is otherwise. However, I have an audience here, and I said to Jimmy, "This is before we started." I was like, "That one's a given."
Yeah.
I don't write
there
this.
There wasn't even a question
but it
mark
was
over
such
it,
a
was
given. Yeah, like
it was like, well, that
Wolf is now 63rd. Mwah. And King K has gone on an unbeaten run within Series 2 and moves up to 15th. So
it's naughty.
Very naughty. And should face Pyro Myth in the next round if they manage to beat Steve. They did beat Steve before.
They should.
They should beat Steve. Yes, Robin, sorry. As you're just about to speak, you were cut off.
So Robin actually came from my love of Robin from Batman and Robin.
Ah, fair. Good
Particularly
shout,
the
good
original
shout.
Robin, Dick Grayson,
Okay.
who is Nightwing,
Yeah.
for all those that understand the DC
Who
canon.
knows? No, that's the multiverse game. Shh. Don't promote that on here. Have you not heard of this?
Oh,
Yeah.
the Nickelodeon.
No. There's a multiverse one that's got like, it's got like Shaggy, Velma. It's got Game of Thrones characters. It's Warner Brothers, I think. But it seems to be smashing it. The Nickelodeon one does not smash it, by the way. That's really bad.
So what more would I want other than SpongeBob SquarePants?
Oh, it looks so
Thing
rubbish.
is, Smash Brothers will probably strike a deal with most of them and just bring all of their characters in.
Yeah, the crossover.
Yeah.
Right, Pyra's picked up Bullet Bill and missed. She's not doing too well apart from that.
No, she's not. Watching
she picked up Maximum Smarter though.
Happy days. Watching the... What was it? The draft matches?
Yeah.
Pyra and Mithra looked awesome.
Yeah, they did in the... Obviously they didn't qualify in the... I don't even know if it was in the Gamma League. I can't remember, but Delta League, yeah, they absolutely smashed it. Like...
One of Rachel's picks as well.
Differential.
Yep.
Yeah. So already on 2 wins.
Saw it, was very pleased, was like, yeah, Pyra and Mithra definitely won that on the
Good
team.
fight as well, at a good level. Right, next fighter. Zelda!
Zelda?
Oh, that is grim. Pyra was holding out there and then used a warp star to
Kill herself.
kill herself. Simple as that. Oh, that is a bad call. But Steve gets through.
Exactly the type of thing that Snake would do.
That is exactly the type of thing that Snake would do. That was so painful.
That was
Yeah.
for what was really quite a good match.
It was.
Shaping up, we had to and fro in. Steve was mining, which apparently he does.
Steve does this thing.
Mining and he was crafting.
And that means that 2 of the Cockadoodle dudes get through. King K won't be facing a Crystal match in this next round.
Yep.
And the only person he can fight within this bracket is Piranha Plant. So if Piranha Plant manages to get through and King K does, that'll be a Crystal match. But that's a long way to go. Also fighting for the Cockadoodle dudes, just like King K and Steve. But against Dark Samus, who was a very popular pick and has 3 wins in a Crystal League, which she got all in the Delta League.
I did really want a Samus on my team, but after the original Samus let me down so historically.
Didn't even get back into the tourneys.
So
bad.
So bad.
Yeah, kind of put you
From all-star down to no-star.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Zelda, go on.
Zelda's actually a throwback from Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Oh, fair, yeah.
I always used to play as Zelda / Sheik
Yeah.
before they were separated into 2 separate characters.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there needed to be a little bit of like, yeah, come on in.
Yeah.
Of course, if I'd have chosen Sheik, I'd now be somewhere near the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah,
but,
that is
hey
true.
ho,
For some reason,
Zelda
I
it
thought
is.
you had Sheik, but yeah, seeing you've got Robin makes sense. Okay, so now we move on to your Beta League fighters, and we have covered Snake. So we're not going to go there.
Even though he's
Duck Hunt has already fought, so why Duck Hunt?
again throwback.
Why Duck Hunt?
Throwback. And if you've got to go, you've got to have one team joker, haven't you? You've got to have one character that's like, oh, he's a laugh.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a giggle, and I have no expectation
team
from
together.
him. So whenever he wins, it's like, oh my word, he did so well.
And he did win today.
And he did win, so he's done so well. So as far as I'm concerned, he's done now. He can lose consistently for the rest of the series, and he's won a game. He is not a 0 statter.
Speaking of 0 statter though, Dark
Dark
Samus. Yeah, Dark Samus has not won a fight yet.
Popular pick,
I was like, yeah.
and yet the
everyone picked-
reason.
I was like, everyone picked Dark Samus. Don't listen to me, basically. But that is Piranha Plant's first win, and like I said before, that is, well, the 3rd dude who has just got through, and could lead to a crystal match for King K still. So we'll keep keen eyes on that as we move into the next round. So you've picked your goofy player in Duck Hunt. So now, explain to us why you've picked Richter, who goes against Greninja, who is on Rachel's team and is a differential on Rachel's team.
So have you played the Castlevania series at
I
all?
have not, no, but I do hate Simon because he knocked out Sora.
Yeah, I am aware.
Oh, yeah.
You've not mentioned it
Okay.
at
fair.
all. I don't even know why.
Damn you, Simon!
It's just Sora's floating.
Oh, he's again.
It's
Another
like playing the
awkward
genuine
character.
Kingdom Hearts, isn't it? Because he just
Yeah.
jumps and then he just sort of slowly floats around, giving
Yeah.
an opponent ample time to hit him continuously.
Yeah.
But Richter is from the Castlevania series, and I very much like the Castlevania series. There was a Netflix anime,
Yeah.
which was brilliant, and they're actually now bringing out a Netflix anime with Richter as the
I
main
saw
character.
this. Yeah.
So a spin-off. If it was anything like the original, it would be really, really good.
Damn.
He's one of the
Is
best.
Richter and
sort of-
Simon in that series or not?
So Simon hasn't appeared in the series, no. Which I'm sure you'll be devastated about.
Oh, no.
And might encourage you to watch
Yeah,
it
it's
because
true. Yeah.
you won't have to look at Simon's horrible face. Bosh!
Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay nay. That was an amazing move by Richter there, who I believe gets his first win. He does get his first win. And Greninja is out. Would you like to make a comment on that?
Yeah. That's a mission completion from Vice City.
Yeah, you
As
know.
Richter's going to saunter off, whip
Yeah.
in tow.
36 he is now, which is pretty much where he started, I think. I don't think he's moved much. Anyway, yeah, that's a win for the Cosmo Vipers. Greninja's an Edge Source fight, which is gutting. But this is the best fight of the day of Cloud versus Incineroar, both from the fossil fuels, unfortunately.
Yeah. There's only got to be one winner, which will be Incineroar, but it should be Cloud.
It should be Cloud. Now, why Cloud
And he shouldn't be.
Yeah, do you know what's
Look
funny?
at the size of his sword.
Is if I was to give this channel a second name, it would be Why Cloud.
Yeah.
Because everyone loves Cloud, and I understand why, because Cloud's super cool. But at the same time, Cloud's like super rubbish.
It's, I don't know what it is. I don't know if
Where
there's
is he
a
ranked?
like a bias
49th.
against Cloud, but he just doesn't seem to play
No.
particularly well.
Lessons learned for the Series 3. Oh,
Having said that,
Cloud's going to win now.
Cloud's going to go on to win the tournament. Naming
Incineroar.
lights. All
Incineroar
of,
and Snake, who are two of the biggest picks. Like,
all of those fears have been instantly waylaid. Cloud's now champion material, obviously.
yeah, Incineroar and Snake were the two like top beta league fighters at the start, and they not been looking too good, to be honest. Incineroar's now 39th, and Cloud is 42nd. So Cloud's really like leaving relegation behind. He doesn't want to think about that anymore. 42, lovely. And if Corrin gets through, that would be a lovely little crystal match.
Ooh, very nice.
Cloud's doing. Oh, he hasn't won any.
Good
Neither,
work.
neither has Corrin, so not as exciting as we originally thought.
Everyone has to start somewhere.
Exactly. Two beta league fighters. Not beta league. This is the beta league. They're all beta league fighters. Two energy source fighters.
Any thoughts?
Got to be Corrin.
Yeah, I think Corrin's on Rachel's team, so
Yeah, okay.
I'm cheering by association.
You are correct. And on the round dominators as well. SP's team, he picked everyone who's ranked like 7th in each tier.
Nice. Yeah, strong.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So let's see how your team is doing, which is something that I don't really show on here, but it's...
Speaking of which.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Right, so Pac-Man wins 8 for 9. Not 2 for 9, 8 for 9. And Corrin loses.
That's a bit of a poor show from Corrin, to be honest.
It is, 51st. Yeah, Corrin was sent over to the energy source, and I was quite excited, to be honest. I was like, I like Corrin.
Yeah, got time for that.
Yeah, and we're going to miss that legendary crystal match between Cloud and Corrin.
And we were so geared up for it.
Ah, do you know what? One more fighter that we've not spoke about, who's just up for you now. Lucina!
Yeah. So I think Lucina is Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. And again, the Fire Emblem series.
You could say that
It's
about
a
half the
great-
characters on this game.
Touche. Again, great series.
Yeah.
Really, really good. And I felt like there wasn't a character in there that... Oh yeah, Ike. Ike. I could have picked Ike, couldn't I? As he's defeated Sephiroth twice. Sephiroth, sorry.
Oh, yeah, old school.
I defaulted back to the 1990s way of calling him.
Tidus and Tidus.
Tifa and Tifa.
Ooh.
Bye, Lucina.
That is a shambles.
That is an
The dogs
absolute
have got 3
shambles.
fighters through. That is chaotic. Right, so Lucina's out. So, no, you've got Cloud. You've got Cloud.
No, I've got Cloud. I've got Duck Hunt. I've got Richter.
Lucina on 10 for 10.
So you know, I'll take it. It's actually not. It's not a bad haul.
You've got 5. Oh, that was Ken's first win as well. Well done, Ken.
Meh. Ryu was always better.
Touche. Yeah, Ryu didn't qualify though, so.
No.
But still. Anyway, last match of round 1, and we've got Rob from the Red Robots and Fox, X-All-Star, for the Cosmo Vipers.
Got me robbing it, surely.
Fox is unfortunate. So Rob is ranked 45th, and Fox is ranked 50th.
So you said that Fox has the best AI of any fighter. So when you say that,
I mean, that is the like 0 to 1% research I've done.
Okay, cool.
I don't know where I've actually got that information from.
it's on a Reddit,
It's on Reddit.
scrolling through.
Maybe I should do some homework before I make these statements.
Lilac Wars 47 says, yeah,
Fox is great.
Fox is great. Did you know he's got the best AI?
He's the best character in Star Fox Adventures.
Also, not really a fox.
What?
What?
Saying that, there's that weird affiliation in like F-Zero GX where his like dad's in it, his dad's human, so
Wait, what?
yeah. I can't think of his name though.
Doug.
Doug McLeod.
Doug McLeod.
Whoa, that is
Ooh.
an elite name right there. Doug McLeod.
I mean, I should have gone with the Highlander reference, but I wasn't quick enough. And now it's gone.
Is he actually called Doug McLeod?
No, it's Connor or
Oh, that's alright then.
Connor McLeod.
So we can still use Doug.
yeah, we can still use Doug.
That's good.
Doug's good.
Rob got through. No one's picked Rob,
And no one's shocked.
but Jaff's picked him as his logo. I have no idea why. I can't wait to ask him.
To be fair, you ripped into me last time when I had
I did. Cloud.
I had Cloud as my logo,
Yeah.
but wasn't actually on my team.
0 loyalty.
I like Cloud.
That's fair.
He's going to win.
That is fair.
High hopes.
High hopes. Anyway, we are going to move on to round 2. Round 1. Not too bad.
Yeah,
You've done alright.
yeah, I've done alright. How have you done?
I haven't got a team. What? I didn't want to, have some weird unfair advantage in case, like, I didn't want people. If I won it, it'd be a bit of a boring channel, wouldn't it? Watch the guy who runs it win.
It's your channel. You do what you like.
Also true. Right, so in the second round, there's no crystal matches, FYI. And what we was going to do was I was going to go on to this here. We'll have a look where you are in a minute. I'll just tell you here, maybe. And your team, so the Duckworth, which I don't, like I said, I don't really share that much, but you spent 539 ducks on your team,
Yes.
and your team is currently worth 560. So
I'll take that.
you've gone up 21, which amongst everyone else,
Considering the terrible alpha team that I had,
yeah,
alpha tourney that I had last time, that's not bad.
it's one of the best.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's one of the best. Right, Karaoke Kings plus 60.
Oh yeah, that's considerably
That's
better.
real beast.
I'd be missing it. Oh, never mind.
What did I miss?
It was absolutely pitch black, and it was like, oh wow, this is good.
Right, we've moved up to 9th at the moment on 14 wins, but you can easily get to 7th or 6th quite quickly.
Yeah, I reckon so.
So like I said,
I got some wins in this.
you've got some wins in the bank. Right, this is a good game. Coming back to it.
Great level, by the way.
Interestingly enough, if Wario wins,
I don't think I've ever seen Peach as a Final Smash.
how did Wario live? Yeah, it drops peaches,
Oh, okay.
which is also the common emoji used for bums.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair.
I mean, she should win.
She should at this point.
But there's only 20 seconds
There
left.
is 20 seconds, and
Yeah, she's not showing much enthusiasm to actually
No.
knock him out of the level.
If he just hangs out down there for 10 more seconds, you know what? That would be probably the biggest robbery I've ever seen on this game.
I think he's going to do it.
He is. Oh my god.
If he goes on to win, that's just rude.
It's really rude. We can't see.
Never mind.
Oh, that is so...
Oh,
that was like...
What an anticlimax.
That was the worst and best game, like...
And the fact that it's Wario, just look at his smug little face, rolling around on his back, whacking his belly.
He's moved up to 51st, by the way. Massive move. Peach goes down. So Wario is making some money moves right here. And if Toon Link wins this fight, which statistically he should, he will be in a crystal match, and Wario is one of the top ones. Yeah, he's on 3.
Ooh.
And Toon Link's never had one before. Oh no, he has, but he lost against Lucina. But anyway, so if Toon Link wins, Toon Link being ranked 19th, and Mr. Game & Watch being ranked 60th.
So, should be fairly straightforward.
Should is a very, very strong word. Some people do have Toon Link. I was just about to write them off. Like Gujilimons, Jamie. And Magnum Condoms. Nice.
To be fair, even insofar as, like, character... Never mind.
Man. That is a...
That was a shoddy match.
That is two completely different matches.
That's when Toon Link turns up and he's got a little bit of a headache and he's like,
painful, man.
I swing the thing. Oh, I missed. Oh no.
Wario has had a nightmare there. But look at the stakes here. Wario's 51st and Mr. Game & Watch is 54th. So they're slowly moving their way out of relegation, which is pretty cool.
That's a shocking loss for Toon Link.
Oh,
That's a shocking loss.
that was really painful. And there's 2 Citron League fighters here in Duck Hunt and Young Link. So if they would have got through, Wario might have had a chance.
That was the fight equivalent of Peter Griffin holding his knee and rolling around on the floor for 5 minutes.
If I had the time, I would have done it. So here we go. Diddy Kong ranked 62nd, Duck Hunt ranked 60th.
Come on, Duck Hunt.
Shroom Dogs versus Energy Source. Who's where at the moment? The Source are doing so bad. The Source are not last.
The light gun definitely didn't work. But... Prove now. Prove now that you're not the fraud we all think you are.
What is your motive, Duck Hunt?
Take the cartridge out and blow
Okay,
on
he's
it.
picked up a blue shell.
Yes.
We all know what that does.
Yes, and it's a great level for it.
It's not enough. Duck Hunt, where are you going? There's an assist trophy over there that no one's decided to pick up. Duck Hunt's actually doing really well. This is a
Say
fight
that
for survival.
again. I've got that feeling of discomfort. No, we'll take that. That's alright.
A bit too late though.
Oh,
Diddy Kong is suffering here.
Just need to actually hit the person though. There are some characters, aren't there, whose moveset is so... I like this about Mr. Game & Watch. Mr. Game & Watch as a character, as a designed character for a fighting game, is brilliant.
It is, in fairness. Very strange.
Yeah, very, very strange,
But it works.
very in keeping with his source material and just really, really fun. So we're gonna use that smash, yeah?
Yeah, because Diddy Kong just stole... Duck Hunt just stole it off of Diddy Kong. Don't need to use it, mate. Oh,
That duck.
that was tight.
That duck just does some mad pecking.
That was seriously tight. Duck Hunt, 5 for 9, not 45 for 9. That would put him quite high. And Diddy Kong, 3 for 10. So, where's that going to put us, Duck Hunt? 54th. Still. Oh no, he's 59th last time.
Hey,
It's
it's progress.
I was looking at the live update. Yeah, he's gone from D2 tier to D1 tier. And look,
Get in.
everyone so far is in D1 tier.
Mate, he's going to go on and win it. I'm going to have Duck Hunt Duo versus Cloud in the final.
If Young Link wins this, there'll be 4 fighters, all from relegation.
Nice.
Huge. And it'd be a crystal match. But, let's go Banjo, because Banjo's my boy from the Source.
Oh, so now, being a previous Link lover,
Yeah.
for lack of a better phrase.
Yeah, that's fair.
Are you still Banjo-Kazooie?
Yeah, I don't like Young Link.
Why?
No idea. I love Link. I use Link. I love Toon Link. But I've never liked Young Link. Oh, I don't know.
You always did very much enjoy, was it Majora's Mask? No.
I
the one that
enjoy...
Toon Link was in.
Oh, Wind Waker.
Wind Waker,
Yeah,
that was
I
it.
loved Wind Waker. That's probably why I'm a bit biased with that one, to be honest. And aesthetically... Banjo loses. Aesthetically. I
Toon
really
Link
like
is
Toon Link.
aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, but I couldn't get it out. Young Link wins. A lot of people have Young Link. 4-9. Still in 61st. Oh, that's grim. Banjo over loss 1-2 in 41st. So, look at that. And that goes on to a Crystal League match. For the
And another
Citroen
Fuels.
League.
I'll take another Fuels.
Yeah, another Fuels fighter through. Well, the first Fuels fighter through. You've still got Cloud. Let's have a look at their Crystal League. So Duck Hunt has 1 and Young Link has none. So again, not the most exciting unless Wario gets through.
So that will be a Crystal match.
It is. You see, it's highlighted.
Yes.
In dark blue.
That's
how you know.
That's how you know.
That's how you know.
That is some mad Excel type skills.
Thank you.
I've got time for that.
Thank you.
There's nothing.
Means it's easier to check.
Nothing more skillful than a well constructed spreadsheet.
Thank you. It's the real serious stuff behind the scenes. When I used to do it, I used to miss them. So I was like having to go through it and be like, yeah.
Just add the little crystal logo in
Yeah.
later.
So this is a lot quicker for me. I can deal with this.
Could we have a surprise upset from a Steve who looks gloriously unmotivated?
I don't know. There's something about him. Oh.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh. See again, that's like an overpowered thing, isn't it? He's huge.
And
How
he
has he
can
got
fly.
more lift
Yeah, it's
than
so true.
most of the other characters?
Yeah.
Like some of them, their double jump or their B and up move does nothing.
But he is losing here.
He's losing, but he'll do his belly smash and then he'll win.
Yeah, you do have to put in a shift. That cannon he has as well is like real crucial. If he gets that lightning, he's not going to. Okay, that works for Steve. I tried using Steve recently and it was very confusing.
It caused you upset.
Whoever gets that. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Upset has occurred. King K has finally fallen. There you go. What did you say? You were predicting an upset and then you changed.
It was from the moment he was sort of stood underneath him, just like swiping his little pickaxe in the air, doing nothing. And I was like, do you know what? He's chill. He's gone into, you know when you go into a match of whatever description, whatever sport, and you go in so calm that there's just like, there's no way he can lose.
Rafael Nadal.
Yeah. He's the Nadal of the Smash Brothers world.
Steve Nadal. So Steve obviously won for the Cockadoodle Dudes and knocked out his fellow dude. And then we have here Piranha Plant versus Richter.
Right, come on Richter. I'm not a fan of Piranha Plant.
I'm not. And Jar, I was looking thinking it'd be a crystal match, but Piranha Plant's in the Obsidian League, whereas King K is Opal. So it wouldn't have been a crystal match anyway. So, sorry King K, not today. Some people have got Steve. Oh, Roy. Roy obviously has Steve. Roy also has King K, so that was a win-win. And Wario.
I'll take that.
I didn't see what happened except I saw red here and I saw white there.
I'll take that. That was comfortable.
Yeah, Star Roy, so Roy come last tournament, is doing quite well. King K, Wario, and Steve all still in. That ain't half bad. Right, anyway, Richter is on 2 for 1, having a great tournament, and Piranha Plant is on 1 for 2. So both those guys were pretty close, both brand new fighters, but you have Richter.
Damn straight.
So you're going to be interested in Richter versus Steve, and you've got Duck Hunt. So you've got 2 fighters through so far.
I'm not doing bad.
Yeah, this is
doing all right.
Pretty good. Right, next up is Cloud in 44th versus Pac-Man in 43rd. Fossil Fuels versus Energy Source. So your team, my team.
Again,
But
that feeling of ultimate sort of
and
unsettled,
it's in Midgar though.
which means nothing to Cloud. He didn't even like
It's
Midgar.
Nothing to Cloud.
Bom, 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 bom.
Oh, you're not a fan of fighting off fire hydrants, are you?
It's just why?
Oh, Cloud's on fire right there. That was an assist trophy.
That was a very strong assist trophy.
Cloud's on 0. He's probably going to.
So he's probably going to fall to his death. Yeah.
Oh no. I think that was Pac-Man's little face.
The music of Final Fantasy, I can hear it in the background just faintly.
So
it is just so good, isn't it?
Oh, that's got to be good. No, Pac-Man's broken.
Pac-Man's another one of them. I can
assist
go
trophy.
for 1,000
Not
years.
got the assist trophy. If Cloud loses this, it won't be as much of a robbery as
Oh no, it won't be Peach and Wario. Which is basically like, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let time expire.
Cloud's dead.
So robbery, yeah?
What's wrong with
Again, what were we saying about the strength of a good B and up move?
Yeah. Cloud does not have a good
Cloud does not have a good B and up move.
He should have finished that well earlier. But he got 2 through. Have you got anyone in the last one? Did Lucina get through? I can't remember.
No, Lucina crashed out. So
She did
I've got 2
not.
through. That's strong. I can take that.
It doesn't matter. Right.
That's a good few wins.
So Pac-Man now 35th and no one cares.
It's a harsh truth, but it's a.
Hey,
it's
he
a
is the
truth
only
truth.
energy source fighter through though, so... Oh, the Le Mans have no one through. Oh no, they're going to have a disaster. Oh, they are slipping the ranks. They started really well.
Feels just going up and up and up.
Yeah. And they're still on 0.
It's
0 strong.
good.
It's this. Look at the swords. Oh man.
There's not a lot in it though, is there?
No, it's pretty close at the moment.
Yeah.
And then we have a Shroom Dogs versus Red Robots, and they both have a fighter through, Wario and Duck Hunt, so another fighter through for them.
I've got to be honest, I'm cheering for Rob in this one, based purely on how unjustly he defeated Lucina.
Yeah, this is how it starts. This is why I hate Simon.
So I'll tell you what,
Next
though,
thing you know, you'll have a dartboard of Ken's face.
who says I don't already?
Touche.
I mean, to be fair though, the benefit to Ken, his stage music in Street Fighter is excellent.
Yeah, fair. And Rob, no one even knows what he is.
He's what was he in?
No idea.
Is he Star Fox? Isn't he?
No.
I thought he was Star
Nah,
Fox.
that's a different robot called Rob, obviously.
Why wouldn't it be?
Oh, this is quite an OP move as well.
That was strong.
That was strong. Rob with the victory. Right. 9 for 9.
Oh, yeah, he's not got the Star Fox logo, has he? He's just got some sort of spinning top.
Yeah, I have no idea. He's some. You know, again, a quick Google would sort that, but you know what? It's more fun. It's more fun just guessing. Okay, so he's in 33, obviously.
Yes.
And then we move on to round number 3, in which we have a lot. This left side is a lot worse than the right side. The right side fighters are actually quite good. So this is a real slog over here, and getting to the final for any of these fighters will be massive.
Yeah, that's quite strong though. I'm quite pleased with that.
I kind of want Wario through just so there's a second Citrin match.
Nah, Wario can depart.
Depart this world. Yeah, but that's what you want. You want Wario to get through, because then if Duck Hunt gets through, then you'll face off against Wario.
Yeah, but then Wario will win, probably by doing nothing and just watching Duck Hunt fall off a cliff.
Yeah, Wario did jam his way in somehow. Oh,
That would have pleased me,
That
bro.
would
If
be
he'd
so
have just
good.
driven that bike straight off a cliff to his untimely demise, that would have been stunning. Yes! Yes!
money moves for Game & Watch. Huge. Right,
Get
so
out.
Wario loses.
See, that's what happens. You give the fighters a little bit of praise, little few
Yeah,
comments
maybe
on
that's what I need to
character
do
design.
more. So, yeah, and then they want to show up. Right, Mr. Game & Watch, you are currently ranked 51st. Look how far down it is. It's like there's no change in it. But great win for the Gumtech, who, how are they getting on? Yeah, they're pretty low. We'll do with them losing a bit more. And then we have the Citron Crystal League match between Duck Hunt Duo and Young Link, and a member of your Ultimate Dream Team.
Come on, Duck Hunt Duo.
You're fighting against...
You're not a fan of Young Link,
Who
so
else says Duck Hunt Duo? No one. Just you.
I'll take it.
Fair. And a lot of people have Young Link. 1, 2, 3, 4 people I think, or 4 or 5. I've got it written down here, I don't know, I'm looking at that. 4.
When you look at Smash Brothers, it's a very diverse kind of game, isn't it? I mean, look at the level
It's so good.
designs of some of these. You go from absolute massive sprawling levels like Hyrule,
Yeah.
or that other one that's quite new that is all like purple,
Oh yeah, beat that level.
and then you go to a level like this,
Yeah.
which is quite literally.
If I was the guy in the office, I'd be wanting this one right here. I'd be like, I want to design that level.
Oh, can we just keep this going?
This is unreal. So one of the worst fighters at the moment is prevailing.
And you know when you used to miss the ducks and he used to do that face?
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate that face. Right, DH and 51, and don't forget that's a Crystal League match. So against Young Link. So let's do that. Where is Duck Hunt? Oh, Duck Hunt has got. Oh, did I say he's got one?
Just beating all the links, hasn't
He's beaten all the links, yeah. He's beaten Link and Young Link. And all the links are in that. Literally, completely random. But yeah, look at that match. Both, well, Duck Hunt's just gone above Mr. Game & Watch. He's now 51st, and Mr. Game & Watch has gone down to 52nd. So that is crucial.
That's
Like,
a grudge match.
that's a good grudge match. There's also no other Crystal League matches due now. So that's it for today. Again, still a long way to go.
Richter's my man, but I've got to be honest. Steve's just got that stoic expression.
Steve's like...
Steve's got that inherent confidence that is like, I don't need to do anything that I don't want to do.
Oh, you could have an all-player final here.
I'd agree with that.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Should we see how you're doing? We won't give everyone's away yet, but we'll see how you're doing. 7th.
I'll take it.
You're
It's a
moving up.
slow rise, isn't it?
Yeah, you're moving up.
One more win would put me in 5th. So I need Richter to put in a shift.
Ooh. Benny P and the Karaoke Kings also had Richter, I think. Why would he have Richter? I think does he have Richter? I say why. He does. I think it's Lionel Richter.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I mean, Richter was doing really well.
Yeah, he's getting stuffed at the moment.
And now
If that
he's,
cloud disappears as well, no.
Nah, bye.
It all rests on Duck Hunt Duo's head.
Again, confidence of Steve.
Steve, man. Steve's, again, I know a couple of people. Oh, Tenorman Chili's have him as well. Thud has him. Which is cool. Where does that? Oh, I can't tell anyone where they're at the moment. I always wait till the end. Anyway, Steve is through. And Steve is ranked 19th. Should put him in pro position. But he's a new fighter, so he's bound to do quite good.
Could Steve tell you that perchance?
Steve. Currently, Steve is the second highest Beta League fighter.
There's no shame in being beat by that.
No. Whereabouts is he? 19th.
This is one of them fights that I think will go to Pac-Man.
Yeah, I hope so. Energy Source. 35 versus 33.
Again, the game seems to like its small, round characters.
It does.
It likes its Jigglypuffs, its Kirby's.
That was Jamie based the whole team last time on round characters.
Small, round characters.
Yeah. Oh.
Of course, I have been wrong on 1 or 2 occasions.
No. Well, that was a surprise. Pac-Man, 9 to 10 goes down to 43rd, and Rob, 10 to 9. That's pretty awesome. 27th. Check Rob out. No one has him. No one's picked Rob. There he is, just running away with it.
And where was he? He was like up in the 40s, wasn't it?
Yeah, somewhere like that. Yeah, he won his first game and went to 42nd, right. So...
This is certainly a final of unconventional characters, isn't it?
Yeah, Steve is looking favourite right now, but these two, this is powerful. Because these guys were on a huge decline.
Yeah. So
we've got Mr. Game & Watch for the Gun Tech versus Duck Hunt Duo for the Red Robots. Who obviously already have won a tournament with Byleth. Who had a shocker. by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
Nice down for
big
the tournament.
shoulder.
So far, it's looking good for Duck Hunt.
It's a bit of helpful. Is that materia? Was it supposed to be materia?
No. No, I think that was in one of the old games. Got that little hill ball.
Yeah.
It could be, to be honest. I just call it a hill ball, so.
It was going strong for Duck Hunt Duo, and then he kind of lost
Oh, no, you see it.
his way.
Oh, that's good. Wow, wow, wow. So.
Up with this guy.
You couldn't write this, could ya?
This
So.
guy's.
Mr. Game & Watch, 55 he is now. Again, he was D2. Both of those were D2. And Duck Hunt, this is huge. 7 to 9, man. 7. 49th. So, where's he at? On the cusp of getting out of relegation. If he wins this next match, that will be massive. Absolutely bloody massive. DH. Oh, good DH in the wrong place. DH. Right, 49th. Now
Well,
next up.
It's certainly not the fighter I anticipated in the final.
It's not the prettiest of
After
matches,
literally
is it?
introducing him as every team needs a joker, he
Yeah.
only needs one win.
He's the real Joker.
Yeah. Who's laughing now, eh? Technically still me. Hey!
So if Rob wins this, we'll have an all Red Robots final.
I reckon Steve.
I think Robots and Dudes are both up the top. Yeah, Robots are winning at the moment. So the Dudes need this to catch up.
I mean, I said Steve, however, he doesn't appear to have actually hit Rob.
No,
So there's that.
still not hit Rob. Ah, there you go.
Hey! Confidence is king.
Oh, Rob is putting in a shift.
Yeah, he's looking powerful.
Oh, that's a good hit from Steve. Steve's on the comeback. Kind of got attached to Steve in this tournament. And for the sake of Star Wars, I would love to see Steve win. And
Steve.
And Tenement Chilies, yeah, yeah.
Oh. If only it lasted. If only.
Right.
Unfortunately, Steve fell asleep.
The joyride is over. 11 to 9 for Rob, who's moved his way into pro status in 24th. And Steve, where are you? Oh, you're down at extra. 4 wins, 2 losses.
Yeah, still not a dishonourable.
No, definitely not. So we're gonna have a robot winning the tournament, and King D did he come second last time, so the robot's having an absolute blinder right now. Yeah, and we have Duck Hunt Duo versus Rob. So no one has Rob, and you're the only person who has Duck Hunt Duo.
Yes.
This is
I'm
fortunate.
emotionally.
After watching
emotionally.
Snake, yeah. After watching Snake go out in that second round, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a bad day.
Invested.
This could be
That's the word I
good.
can think of. I'm emotionally invested.
Here we go. I've got a root for Duck Hunt for you.
Absolutely. Look at him. Look at him in his little.
This is such an awful level for a final. Okay, so far so bad.
Yeah.
Rob's been like, he's like Terminator.
Robbie's going. He's going to town.
Yeah, like, what's changed?
Nothing hurts him. He's literally made of steel, getting attacked by a small duck and a terrier
Yeah,
or whatever. Dog.
whatever it is.
It's not a terrier. He's definitely not a terrier.
Okay, he's picked up an assist trophy by the way.
Who instantly died.
You're not coming back.
No, mate. It's
Wow, that was a disaster. Oh, Duck Hunt could pick up that metal box.
no, that's
No,
surely
Rob's
that's
picked it up.
bad.
That's bad. That's real bad news.
That's not
I
good.
like he's got the little red light still on his head though.
You'd want now as Duck Hunt Duo to basically
Duck
throw
Hunt,
him off the
yeah,
level,
so
wouldn't you, so that he can't jump.
We're gonna have to do a pyro Mithra. Okay, he's lost the metal now.
Instantly kill him.
Oh, the warp star's there. This is the time. Go for it, Duck Hunt. Go for it.
Nah, he's not got it. He's not.
No, he's going for it.
This is out of
He's
control.
got it. He's got it.
Oh
He's
no!
picked up a bomb. Get rid of the bomb.
He's completely missed.
Okay, got rid of the bomb.
This shouldn't be this tense.
40.
Come on, just hit him once
Throw him with a
really
rocket.
hard.
Flirting with the end.
No.
No.
Ah.
Don't run in the road, kids. That's a...
Road safety 101.
Look at Rob win. And that just creates more of the mystery as to why Jaff didn't pick Rob, but picked him as his logo. Jaff, I need answers, man. It's a mystery. Anyway, Duck Hunt. 7 for 10. Back to 51st.
Oh,
But
do you know what though?
he was like
Good
60
tourney.
something, so
He fought very bravely.
he did.
And in that one, he unfortunately just kept running into the road.
I can't believe it. I mean, that was a tough old level. And Rob just had some steam that round.
Yeah, Rob looked reasonably confident throughout the entire.
Man,
And I
who
don't.
saw that final coming?
When it comes to the Grand Championships later on, and you're like, here's Rob for.
Yeah, Rob
reasons.
could be the grand champion with Little Mac.
Yeah.
Oh, oh.
What a dream, eh?
But
What a
yeah,
dream.
so I'm going to take you over for your first tour of the archives. And we're going to go through it. And we're going to see where everyone's at. See
Sure.
who's doing what. See how the Ultimate Dream Team stands. Surely you've climbed some ranks
I hope so.
with Duck Hunt. And yeah, we're going to go into that now. So we're back, guys, and here we go. We're going to have a look firstly at the fighters' overall ranking, which, as you can see, there's no Beta League fighters there, so nothing's changed. So let's get to our first one, which is still King K. Rool, who's still the top Beta League fighter in 16th, but Rob now in second
Look at
place,
that.
19th.
That's a massive climb.
Yeah, for those two as well, for not being returning fighters,
Yeah.
as in like brand new fighters, sorry, because obviously Toon Link and Steve went from scratch, but those guys are high up. And we're going to scroll down a little bit, to be honest, because a lot happened at the bottom in relegation, and that was the likes of Duck Hunt Duo moving from, I think they were like
I
60,
think they were pretty far down.
pretty low, and now they're 51st, so another few tournaments. I mean, well, they was one win away from being out of relegation, so the importance of like just winning one tournament is crazy.
Look at DK though. That's embarrassing stats, isn't it?
Yeah, but to be an Alpha League fighter in relegation is pretty rough, and poor old DK there.
Something managed only by Samus.
Yes, oh, Samus was rubbish. And then at the bottom, nothing's really changed there. Roy the Boy, Diddy Kong, Wolf, all extremely low. Young Link. Young Link's won 2 fights this tournament as well, so it shows how low he is.
Yeah. That's a lot of losses next to his name, isn't
It's
it?
such a long way back to try and claw their way up there, but no, that's where we're at the moment. Wario quite far down, but if Wario wins a Crystal League, add +5 onto that, onto
That'll
-4,
whack him right
that'll
up.
put him like mid-range. So yeah, serious things can change in that one. But yeah, most things happening at the bottom there. As for team rank, the Red Robots have stormed away on 11 wins, or 11 in total, sorry. The Dudes moved down to second. The Dogs hanging on to third place, I'm not sure how. The Le Mans in fourth, still top 4, it's pretty good. Fuels have, no, they started on 5th, but they've gone to -1 rather than 0. And then the Gumtech. And then the Vipers and Source are on the same, but the Source are having just a disaster. I thought having
It's not
Dark
going well
Pit,
for you, is it?
This is like the story of it all. Every single tournament.
You picked up Dark Pit. It's like a Manchester United signing, isn't it? You pick him up when he's at his prime, and they're like, "Oh, he's going to be
They're
so good for
rubbish.
us." And then they have like an off few years.
God damn it. Crystal League, I'm not even going to worry about because it's a bit boring, to be honest. Obviously, there was only 2 fights in that one, and nothing crazy's happened. And then Spartan and Warrior. So at the moment, Sheik is still the top fighter of the tournament. Obviously, she did have that +5, which is obviously what soared her right up the ranks. But yeah, so still Sheik at the moment. And as for the most improved, the Warrior accolade is not Toon Link, because because I decided I wasn't going to do that.
Excellent.
Because it's so unfair, because those top 8 are all new fighters, so they've all moved from like 70th
Yeah.
up so high. So the actual most improved fighter at the moment is still King K. Rool, who's moved up 20 places, and Rob now moved up 15. So
Mario was a good win.
Mario was a good
I mean,
win,
take it
actually.
back to the true old school.
Yeah,
To see Mario win a tournament was
for
like
an old
yeah, all right.
all-star,
All
Cosmo
right.
Viper.
He's still got it.
He still got it. He was just traded away from his team, but he had a good little shift there. And then finally, we go to our ultimate dream team. Here we go, in which we have the pit crew still on top. Let me zoom in a little bit. I'll scroll down. Don't worry. There we go. Pit crew still on top, even though had a pretty bad tournament, allowing the Karaoke Kings to soar their way into joint first place. Richter putting in a shift there. Even Young Link putting quite a shift. Anyway, the Randominators and King K. Rool Rules are on joint points. Both had Wario. King K. Rool Rules, Mr. Game & Watch. Excellent choice there. Mega Drive, Jimmy.
Bosh.
Moving up to 5th from 10th, was ya?
I was 10th.
All
now I am
thanks
5th.
to, I mean, let's not look at your alpha team, but your beta team.
Oh, my outfit. I mean, Sephiroth. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. You know, Robin 3, that's good. Zelda 1, Snake 1, Richter 2, Lucina 4, Cloud 3, and Duck Hunt 4, which means
the bottom of the pile is dragging the top along with it.
I was going to say, didn't Lucina come second against King K, didn't she? So you've had two
runners up,
which is pretty good though. Still 4 wins.
And to be fair, I know we've slated Cloud, but
three is really not half bad.
That's as much as Robin's done.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, Cloud's having a good tournament.
Little testimony to
fair.
the way that we view our social standing.
Nice. Well,
Yeah, enough of that. I'm going to bring it down to the economy and politics.
Yeah, nice. This is the perfect place for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
In Smash Com Tourney of Tourneys. Anyway, 6th, 7th and 8th we've got Mac, Roib and Jamie all on 17. You guys had a few good fighters there. Steve, nice to see Steve do well. Not well enough to help out Tenement Chili's, bear in mind, but we'll get to them. Ash and We Will Rock You slipping right down the table to 9th. Molly as well had a really terrible tournament.
I think Sheik's got the most wins of any fighter, doesn't she?
Yeah, well, Sheik is the
I was the 5.
the Spartan anyway. Yeah, it's the +5, so Sheik's obviously a golden choice. But with the likes of Snake, Wario, King K, they are all looking likely to win. So if they manage to pull that off, who knows what?
Top marks.
Nathan in 11th. Magnum Condoms. I keep thinking you're doing really well. Lucina, no, yeah, not sure. Yeah, you'll get there, my friend. Nippleback moving from like 14th to 13th. I mean, the bottom 3 have stayed the same, which is Nippleback, Tenement Chili's, which is, like I said, a shock because Steve, with his. Did Steve win 4 wins? When did Steve get 4 wins?
Yeah.
Oh, he won 1 last time, that's why. I was getting confused. And the Wonder Boys still in last. Oz. Another terrible tournament for you, my friend. Nothing for Dark Samus, nothing for Fox, nothing for Jigglypuff. And Young Link did get a few, I think, there. So.
Yeah.
But, yeah. All that winning chat, you know, gone straight to his head. Love you, cuz.
Don't hurt us.
Don't hurt us, please. But yes, this is where we're at the moment. I think that was a pretty good tournament for you to come into, actually.
That was a strong tournament.
I think I needed you there because by myself, bigging up Duck Hunt and Rob in the final would have been a massive struggle.
It's all about the underdogs.
All about
the underdogs coming through. Duck Hunt duo. What a performance.
What a performance. And what a day. Still, we have 12 tourneys to go. So, long way to go for everyone. Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you for having me.
TD.
Monsieur.
Good shoulders. For coming on today and going through Beta League number 2 with me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
You're welcome back anytime. See you
Happy
next
days.
week.
I'm on it.
Yeah, and
Co-chair.
thank you guys for watching, for sticking around. Yeah, all the same old stuff. See you next time. And yeah, Peace.